I ask you a question? Are you lovable? The answer is absolutely. What makes you think you're not? You know, when a human being comes into this world, it's red and wrinkled and covered in goo. It might have blue eyes or green eyes or brown eyes. It may have red hair, yellow hair, brown hair, or black hair. It may be 10 pounds or 5 pounds. And it doesn't matter whether it's wrapped in a pink blanket, a blue blanket, a yellow blanket, a green blanket, or a white blanket. That child has worth just because it exists. And aren't you still that child, just at a different stage in your life? So maybe your hair's gotten a little gray, and maybe you're a little fuller and rounder around the middle, and maybe you have some wrinkles or a mole or two. Does that make you any less worthwhile as a person? So wait, you're thinking, yeah, but my life hasn't been clear sailing. And I've made some mistakes along the way. Maybe my judgment hasn't been 100%, and I've made one or two social faux pas. Okay, isn't that the same as the lumps and bumps on your body, just not able to be seen? Unless it has to do with that time that you jumped from the second-story window and you still have the scar on your leg, in which case your judgment can be visible. Wait. Okay, so that's not the worthlessness that you meant. What you're talking about is your worth to other people. Well, okay, so they get to decide what hoops that you need to jump through in order to say whether or not you're lovable. And what does it matter what their perspective on their judgments are? But it's not about their judgments. It's about your judgments. Wait a minute. Let's get back to that little baby. So you still think that that baby is lovable and worthwhile just because it exists. And that would be even if that baby soils its diaper more than once an hour, or fails to sleep through the night and can't think for itself. And oh my goodness, what a burden to the parents. So what about your judgments of yourself? This is just about some made-up standards, and you're comparing yourself to these standards and deciding that you don't measure up. Well, maybe you don't need to judge yourself so harshly, or just make your standards a little bit more realistic. You're given this one life, so why don't you make it as big as you want it to be? In the meantime, you are lovable and worthwhile and enough just as you are. Hope to talk to you soon.